And welcome back to the Super 16 Sports Final. If you missed any part of the show, you can always log on to WNEP.com to check out the amazing highlights. Ron?
And it's time to relive our biggest game of the night, Selinsgrove, a Milton area, and Derek Hicks and company from Selinsgrove with a convincing win over Milton area. Let's head and check in with head coach Hicks at his house. Thanks for joining us, Coach Hicks. What were you guys able to do to win in dominating fashion, 30-0 in a hostile environment?
Honestly, I was pleased with both sides of the ball. Offensively, Tucker had another big night for us. The O-line did a great job of, getting a push and opening some lanes for him. And defensively, against the talented Milton offense, I thought our guys were flying to the football and making plays.
Coach Hicks, last year down at Pottsville, you told me a young team. How much have they matured through those games? And now, obviously, the second part of this season, you're playing some great football.
Yeah, no, I mean, you look at where we were week one, and then took a tough loss to Mifflinburg, and made some changes both in scheme and personnel, and since then you can just see these guys getting better each and every week.
Good to see you guys getting better. Who's up next for you guys?
We make the trip to Thompson Street Stadium in Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore, the rematch. I'm sure you guys want to get back at them for that 41-0 loss last year. You said you've been working on that since last November. Good luck to you guys as you prepare for that district championship game. Thanks for joining us, Coach Hicks.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck. Well, last week, North Schuylkill took care of business by beating Pottsville, and Joey Flail replaced Tevin Murray, the Rutgers pitcher, in the record books for career touchdowns. Now it's playoff time against the Indians of Lehighton. Fountain Springs can get cold in November, but the fans there make it a warm environment to play in. Third quarter, North Schuylkill up 42-0. Then we go with quarterback Trevor Mondalder. Here, the keeper, 18 yards for the first down. Then they would hand the ball to Jared Tenari, 11-yard run. He is brought down at the 5. Colton Joyce would run it in from the 3. They would take a knee on the extra point to make it 48-0. Then Caden Mengel passed to Kevin Jones, 17-yard gain here for the first down. Some 20-23s getting some playing time, and Mengel, the quarterback keeper, 2 yards for the score. North Schuylkill wins it 54-7. Our number one team, Mount Carmel, with a home game against North Penn Mansfield at the Silver Bowl, and the Red Tornadoes hot this year, 10-0 record. Cole Spears here, the quarterback. Nice little pass outside to Matt Chicatano, the big 6'6" tight end, a 17-yard gain. Then Xavier Diaz here behind that big offensive line, finds a crease using that speed, and he has gone in for the score. 6-0 extra point is no good. Then Spears would go to Michael Farinato. This one a 9-yard gain, and Spears one more time to Chicatano. I'll tell you what, you can't miss this big tight end here on the screen on the outside. Good for 17 yards. And number one, Mount Carmel over North Penn Mansfield. Final score 60-20. We switch to the northern tier for Towanda at Troy. The Trojans with an incredible start to the season, and then 2 quick losses to Sauk and Canton. Can they rebound? Trojans up 7-0 late in the first. Towanda has to punt it away. Justice Shimmicks fields it on the bounce, finds the edge. Troy knocking on the door again. The give to Jackson Taylor, and he punches it in. Troy extends the lead to 21-0. They keep adding to it. Taylor once again through the middle for the score. Troy cruises to the 43-13 win over Towanda.
How about Old Forge and Lackawanna Trail renewing their rivalry? And the team leader said on Old Forge, if you don't come ready to play, just stay on the sidelines. But this guy came ready to play. James Sobel rolling out, connecting with Casey Holzman. To the fellas in the black and white, throw those hands up. Touchdown, Old Forge strikes first to make it 7-0. Beginning of the second quarter. Ensuing drive for Trail, the handoff to Lucas Gumble. Gumbling up yards for the touchdown to tie the game at 7. Later in the quarter, Trail on attack in the second quarter, but bad snap, and just like that, the Old Forge defense pounces on it. It is Silu Rose going in for the touchdown to make it 14-7 Old Forge, but Trail not discouraged after that turnover. They give it back to Gumble again for the touchdown. That ties the game up at 14. The game eventually goes to overtime, and the freshman kicker, that's right, the freshman, Isaac Ryan, knocks down a 29-yard field goal to win it in overtime, 24-21. They play Jenkintown in the sub-regional next. Congratulations to Trail on the 24-21 win. The Wildcats of Western Wayne have put together an amazing season, just one win away from playing in the district championship game, taking on Carbondale. Pick it up in the second quarter, 6-0 Wildcats. Frankie LaShawn, the pass to Josh Benton, and he does the rest of the work in the open, in the clear, and all the way down for a 31-yard first down. That drive ends in a touchdown to make it 14-0. On the next drive, up top, take it to him. 61-yard catch. Sean Owens doing work there to make it 22-0 after the 2-point conversion. So Carbondale with the ball, but bad snap. Daryl Bennett loses it. Western Wayne recovers and takes over. So the Wildcats trying to capitalize on the mistake, and of course they do. Vinny Salone there for the 8-yard touchdown. Western Wayne with a dominating 36-7 win. We saw Karen Klasner coaching run come to an end as she ended up having her coaching run end after a 50-year run there for Wyoming Seminary, and George Howanitz does not want his run to end because now he's in the district playoffs. He tells his guys, you got to keep fighting regardless of how long I'm staying here. Honesdale standing in the way of their trip to the next round. There is Howanitz, fired up to coach his team against Honesdale. In week 3, they defeated them by 3 touchdowns. Adam Howanitz, his son, doing work, connecting outside to Tahi Jewell. Nice catch, a gain of 18 yards. He becomes the school's record leader for single-season receptions. And then Howanitz is like, I'll keep it myself from 3 yards out. Touchdown to make it 27-0. Yeah, they've got offense and then more offense. Jewell one more time. The screen pass cuts inside. Watch him work all the way to the end zone. 34-7, or 34-0 rather. Don't want to count out that Valley View defense because watch him go right here. The cornerback getting through for the sack, and Valley View wins in dominating fashion, 54-7.
Dallas at home looking for their 9th win of the year in the District 2 4A quarters, taking on Wyoming area, who won a state title back in 2019. First drive for Dallas, handoff to the left side. Parker Balesta rushes for 20 yards into the end zone. That's a nice TD and run for Big D. Warriors have a turnover on downs and give the ball back to Dallas, so they score again. Parker Balesta, another one to make it 14-zip. Second quarter, Wyoming area scores, but Dallas responds. Beautiful catch from Zach Pachuski and a good pass from Brady Zapaticki. It's 21-zip. And then the second half ends. Dallas Parker Balesta scores another touchdown. And number 11, Dallas over Wyoming area. Final score, 49-28.
How about the Lakeland Chiefs' powerful offense trying to take out Holy Redeemer? On the first series of the game, Redeemer quarterback Cameron Brennan. Oh, look at that. Chiefs defense getting through for the big sack. The Chiefs linebacker Lakota Dupree getting it done. After Lakeland partially blocked a punt, they start at their 20, and they're not stopping at the 20. John Simmons getting it done there. And then how about this on the ensuing kickoff? It's squibbed down the middle of the field, bounces off a Redeemer player, and it eventually recovered by the Chiefs at the 31-yard line. That's right, and the playoff special teams is special, and this is special too. On the run, Dominic Spataro connects with, of course, his tight end, Dupree, once again. 39-yard first down. 2 plays later, they've got a running game, too. Get out of his way. Evan Pocas goes in untouched from 1 yard out, and the Lakeland Chiefs dropping 69 on him to win 69-29 in this district playoff game.